Not a fan of either. Yeah, I feel it's a waste of a system slot. If we start putting money into it, normally that's a sign of a bad run. But yeah. The ship also has some of the worst venting in FTL, if not the worst. Venting from here typically drives enemy crew into your piloting, which is the last place you want them. Or to vent these two rooms over here requires going through your med bay. So, also bad. Alright, so the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. We do get a considerable amount of power, though. We can run everything. Because we don't want our pilot mind-controlled, we're going to go ahead and put the slug in as pilot. Alright, so this is the typical setup that we have for this ship. Again, the person we want least mind-controlled is our pilot, our human down here, so they can do some repairs by themselves, since the Zoltan's kind of bad at that, putting the power in, plus it has a tendency to accidentally depower stuff. All of that is, like, not good. Alright, let's go ahead, scope out this sector, and what are we going to do? We still want to get shields online, because that's going to make us safer. High offers of missiles we might accept, because again, we only have 9 missiles, and that's really not a lot. Get a shield online, and then try very, very much to get a weapon. Like, even hacking isn't as great of a pickup as a really solid weapon. Alright, automated ship, let's try to get to the station. So they have a missile and a heavy laser, so it is possibly an Artemis. So what we're actually going to do... is we're going to start pretty aggressively venting the ship, seeing if I can get below 50%. The reason I'm doing this is, ideally, if we get below 50%, it makes it this less likely to target my weapons. And this would ignore my shields and take my weapons completely offline. If it is an Artemis. Okay, it is only a Lido, so we're not going to use our Lido to counter it. And that's going to shields. And it caused a breach. Okay, so we're going to fire a missile into here because this is 2 damage now, and it's going to take a long time to do this repair. I didn't want to use a missile. But again, we are pretty much compelled to at this point, because that would deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, well this is fine because it's decided not to dodge any of our shots. Eight scrap and a map. Okay. Hey, Tic Tac, thank you for the raid. I went Cadence of Hyrule. If you're not familiar with Tic-Tac-Foe, they are a variety caster, most known for being the world record holder in the Pentathlon. That's defeating 5 roguelikes, which is Crypt of the Necrodancer, Nuclear Throne, Binding of Isaac, Spelunky, and Enter the Gungeon. Having beaten all those games in, 51 minutes, 34 seconds? Something along those lines. Pretty good. It is also now playing Cadence of Hyrule. Sounds right. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we just got one jump in, and we have a sector layout here. We got an early store, and that's our only store. That's pretty unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't know how many blue options I really have in regards to beacons in these sectors. Tic-Tac. Let's go ahead and get you on board then. Got you in weapons, right? You got this. Oh, I can, like, fit it all in there. There we go. Okay, so there's really nothing I can do outside of just go to the next jump. Like, there's almost nothing at this store that we're going to be able to get online or afford versus that I would... Yeah. Like, most weapons are going to cost 50 scrap. Alright, okay, crew manages to keep it. So they've hacked my engines. Beam and a basic laser. That's not too shabby. And we're actually going to go ahead and move Tic-Tac-Foe to shields, because I don't have a buffer point. And so this is to increase my shield's charge rate. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't have a clone bay. I would... Oh, getting clone bay on this ship sounds really spooky. Oh, good. They have a bunch of NGs. And they got a buffer point in their shield system. Alright, I kind of just need their shield down so that our dual lasers are stronger and just get out of this fight fast. Alright, so there we actually saved a hull point of damage. Of course, the NG just gets it repaired that quickly. Yeah, I like how that single fire spread to a double fire, despite there not being any oxygen in those rooms. That's cool. Alright, weapon systems offline. Needing every shot to hit to deal damage to enemy ships is not a great feeling. We're getting pretty lucky thus far. So hopefully the artillery will have a really good swipe. That ain't bad. Again, it's going to be with the amount of NGs that they have on this ship. Alright. It's very easy for ships to run away on us. 13 scrap. So we can get a buffer point in our shield system, which is what we're going to do, so that we can get hit one time and our shield bubble stays up. Alright, down to 7 missiles, though. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, missile and an ion weapon. Again, we're going to keep trying to keep our... We're going to keep on trying keeping... We're going to have our oxygen below 50% to make it more likely to target us in the O2 versus our weapon system. And again, they have an NG doing repairs. That's unfortunate for us. So that's a Lido. There goes my Lido. Mm-hmm. They're offering me... That's pretty low rewards. That's actually incredibly low rewards. You see how I'm struggling to take this missile offline? I mean, I just can't do it. I don't have projectiles. This ship should start with, like, another 6 missiles. At least. Alright, that was a really good swipe, though. 18 scrap. Much better than the 18 they offered. Three, 4, 5. All right, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to figure out which one gives us the most, like, events. So if I path this way, I do get 4 fights, but I can also pass this way and get 2 distresses. Which I think I want the distresses just because my weapon system is bad. It's just bad. Alright, Mantis ship. Okay, basic laser, possibly a small bomb. So we're gonna really slow play this fight because we have a chance to train once this weapon goes offline. As long as it's not an ion bomb, which we'll know shortly. Okay, it's just a stun bomb. All right, so that's 1. Eventually, they will run out of missiles. This is very slow. I am very aware of how slow this is going to be. But this is going to be optimal that once it runs out of this stun bomb. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We will be safe from taking damage. And then we will be able to train off this single projectile. Again, it just has to keep this stun bomb, however many it's going to take, has to keep hitting us in the shields for us to take damage. 20% evasion, all the other systems, it's pretty unlikely it's going to keep doing that. Hey, trains. And this extra evasion is really important to me, being able to get it early on. It's good with any ship, but particularly this ship, because it's bad. This is fine. So again, the starting weapons are just some of the weakest you have in FTL, just because there's no real support for this Lido. Ideally, what you can do with it is that you snipe enemy weapons and take them offline. Which can be nice. It's not really viable. Like, you compare this to the Kestrel C, which is a pretty mediocre ship. It's because this doesn't really matter. Like, in hard mode, this system is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's inaccurate, it's very slow, it's very scrap heavy. These are not the things you want. FTL is about... Much of FTL is the removing of RNG. Wow, 3 stun bombs targeted my shields. It's unlucky. And I dodged none of it. Also, why drones are bad. Yeah, pretty much why offensive drones are really bad. Alright. Okay, they're now out of stun bombs. We took 2 damage. And now we're going to get an extra 10% evasion. Oh, I didn't even set up my speed hack. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Okay, cheat engine, go. FTL, go. Yes, 500 frames a second. Something along those lines. I don't think it's that. Alright, so we're doing the incredibly boring training on a single projectile with 20% dodge. We're probably going to be here for a while. So if I minimize the game, it actually goes faster? Why is that? Only cheater speed hack. Yes, of course. That's so weird. So if I minimize the game, though... So that's the game minimized on my screen. And it goes so much faster than if I actually have the game open. Oh my gosh, I found we can actually do double speed hacking. Oh, okay. All right, we're done. All right, so let's go set up our artillery beam. Because we could have trained in shields, that's fine. But see, now we have 30% evasion instead of 20. Dun, dun. We're gonna go with the artillery again. They probably don't run away because they are Mantis. Mantis have a tendency to stick out fights. Plus, we actually do get weapons training when this beam fires. See, look at that. Yeah. This is, like I said, it's a pretty weak ship. We're pretty desperate in trying to get, like I said, another weapon online. 30 dodge and shields, or yeah, we're not going to a store, so might as well get that second shield online. Give me a fight? No. If we dock, there's actually a chance we lose fuel. Giant alien spiders. I can't risk crew to that low scrap reward. Hail them. Goody. Okay. We're gonna be here for a little bit, as we gotta take down this Zoltan shield, but we are actually safe from this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like no chance for a crew kill though. There's not enough hull for me to try and get an O2 kill here. And particularly with level 202. Yeah, but they still repair it at the same speed. I mean, they'll die, like, a little bit faster. Like, if it was... I think if it's 7, I could get a crew kill. Yeah, so going through... I didn't realize there were filler events in FTL. And so apparently there's a lot of events in nebulas. And they actually have this kind of spillover. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can do a half jump. So like while I was making my guide, I came to this realization when doing some nebula stuff. They're like, oh, these events can actually happen in all the sectors, but they're not always listed as being able to happen in all the sectors. I was like, that's weird. Barb started playing FTL off stream. Cheating. Now this, on the other hand, we have a possible chance of getting a crew kill. Because the Mantis is the crew member that's going to do the repair. Oh, except they have level 2 oxygen. Alright, I think it's worth trying to get a crew kill for that extra chance at a weapon or a crew member. Both of those are really strong for us. Ban him. Ban him. Oh, this is tough because I'm watching the O2 and I'm watching my beam. Ah, never mind. I just need too many of my shots to land. Oh, okay. Yeah, the artillery beam does apparently cause fires. Alright, so we're just gonna kill them. See, the ship like doesn't get crew kills. There's nothing on this ship that we can sell for money per se. I never use it. Yeah, you know, I try not to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's close. The midi beam is not the only beam weapon that can start fires. Fire beam. Aid the civilian ship. We're at least getting a lot of chances at double rewards here, which is really strong. They're sending the rock over first. Alright, again, we have actually a chance to get a crew kill here because they don't have a med bay and they have these 2 mantis here. Alright, we're out of small bomb range. Okay. We got them at pretty low health. Use mod that someone else made to set up a situation to eyeball shots on stealth B to see it coming or cloaking weapons. Oh. That's, like, really intense. You could also just pause. Like, FTL actually comes with a feature, so you can just look at it. You hit this space bar, and then you can just go, oh! Oh, okay. Probably have to fend off this jerk to some degree. Kinda still don't want to get hit by a small bomb. Um, 51 health. Alright, they go back in, they go back in. Piloting. Okay. Just shots in practice. Fair enough. Some cheat program? Yes. Alright, did not start a fire. It's good. Fires are bad. Might as well repair this. Really? Come on, get that shield bubble back up, please. Alright, since they're at 40 health, we'll send them back to heal. He hasn't started any fires. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Not FTL Reddit. He's a celebrity there now? What? Why is the Farb a celebrity? Why am I not a celebrity? Hello, Porleno. Madman celeb. Aw, and Farb's gonna, like, ascend and forget all of us. Favorite animal? Ooh, Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus, it's a dinosaur. Definitely an animal. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Yeah. Ankylosaurus. It's cool. It's a dinosaur that has like this back almost like a shell and then has a club on the end of its tail. Oh, is that a fire? That's potentially good. All right, the mantis is on low health. The only problem with this is it might screw up the repairs, because we want the mantis to be doing the repairs, not the rock. Uncle, you saw us. All right, good. The mantis is doing the repairs. So the amount of time it will take this mantis to repair this 4 times, the ship will run out of air. Okay, that sounded like it hit. Well, the rocket low health, we don't have to worry about them doing the repair. All right, so we've shot it 3 times now. 1 time, 2 times, 2 times. Oh man, this is the most riveting gameplay in all of Twitch. I dare anybody to say elsewise. I dare you to say, oh no, there's some awesome stream where they're watching fresh paint dry and it's amazing. It's not possible. Oh, so the mantis gave up doing the repair. And no one else is trying. So we got a crew kill. Oh, that you use stun bomb on hacking and it alters its cooldown time? That's unfortunate. We got 19 scrap and another 10. So we're making a lot of money, which is good. And 80 scrap is that kind of bare minimum to buy all the good weapons. Our flax, our burst laser 2s. Actually, we might already be burning to jump in this sector. I'll risk it. And you was set RNG? Why would the game ever do such a thing? Thank you for your weapon. That took till that's the Rock A. I know you're talking about the Rock A, and that took till Sector 7. By the way, we have 17 missiles. That's actually pretty good. All right, 66% evasion. GG's. Maybe they trained on some ship. That's actually not true. The AI doesn't train. All right, well, my engines don't matter anyways. Juked. So if we can just go to a store and, like, find a weapon, like a good weapon, it'll be all right. One, two. Are you saying the AI isn't capable of improving its crew? That is correct. We could, they could kill 1 million of our crew, or we could train weapons on them for an hour. They don't gain any evasion at all. Such sad. It's, I don't know. It might be really. It could be potentially frustrating. It probably wouldn't be that big of a deal under most scenarios. All right, we've got 94 scrap plus 50 so far this sector. Oh, why do you get shields online? This event, this stupid event. I don't think I hate any other event quite as much as this one, just because it only happens in civilian sectors when you don't have an opportunity to have improved your shields. Oh, Lito's on auto fire. That was a mistake. All right, we're not gonna get too punished for it, I hope. This actually isn't that bad, even if it was a shield hack by comparison to other ones. Like where they have like a mini beam and a beam drone, and it just murders you. Yeah, we can't get jump. There's a likelihood we burn to jump in this sector, but that's fine. Again, we're now sitting at 163 scrap for the sector. 9 scrap and an Ion Blast Mark II. Interesting. All right, it's a free weapon. I can't complain about that. So 171 scrap plus a free weapon, close to 200 scrap. All right, we have an abandoned sector and an NG sector. Sector guide. So abandoned sector. What's good for us in abandoned sector? Piloting 2, med, no scrap. Nope, I don't want that one. That's bad. Sensors 3 is really amazing. NG Lanius has a bunch of options. Slug has 1. Ion. Slug and Ion is about all I got. And in the NG sector, we get... Do I have anything? Mind control, teleporter, beam weapon. I guess I have a beam weapon and the artillery beam to cut out the ship, which isn't amazing. Human, I can get a confused mantis. And the ion weapon. So blue option-wise, it's about the same. We're just going NG sector, though. So this, it has a tendency to have a lot of scrap because there's just a lot of fights, and a lot of them have double rewards, but we're kind of okay on scrap. This one gives us free stuff pretty frequently, and almost everything we get for free would be worth more than if we, like, just got the scrap from the event. Like, if we killed a ship, we might get, you know, 15, 18 scrap. Almost anything free is going to be worth more than that. Sector layout's a little bit suspect. Okay, no immediate store. It is an NG sector, so there will be 3. I don't see a reason not to get this online right now, then. I mean, we actually have power. This ship does not hurt for power. I almost got a power bar there, and I was like, wait, I might not have to. Giant alien spiders. Well, that's the second time we got that, and again, I don't have anything for it. We're okay on fuel. That's where the RNG comes around. Anti-personnel drone. All right, so that's another 17 scrap, a plus 7. So 24 scrap, pretty good jump. Ever not being murdered by mini beam? Yeah, mini beams are kind of amazing. Speaking of mini beams. All right, this shouldn't be too bad. They have 2 shots. Except one of them doesn't actually take down a shield. We can be hit if this times with an asteroid. But our ion is essentially like a heavy laser against Zoltan shields, provided if anything actually hits. That's a garbage offer. So what's really great is that this dual laser only costs 1 power, so getting a 3 power weapon online is easy. Relatively speaking. $15 scrap and another 15 scrap. All right, 30 scrap rewards, pretty good. We'll let the oxygen come back up. I mean, there is a chance we got crew kills, but I think it's what, another 40 scrap or 50 scrap to get 1 more power bar. Assistance requested, imminent destruction, move in to assist. Foolish meat sacks. Alright, so this event, I do believe we get a drone out of it. Is that a halberd beam and an ion? Okay, so we're getting boarded by a Mantis. 2, this ship has 2 shields in Sector 2. That's a rarity. Unfortunately, we're now going to be funneling this Mantis into our piloting. Like, that's just going to happen. And I need to defend. Ba-da-bum, bum. Alright, so that fired at 8 seconds. It lasts 5, so 12, 13. Our shields should come up in time, so that we don't take too much damage from the halberd beam. And the other thing is these Mantis are, of course, bad at repairs. Just off. Wow, no, I was way off. Okay. Unfortunate. Alright. Kind of want to take this opportunity to train my crew here on weapons. The ion blast is going to train them very quickly. As long as we have one of their weapons offline, we're completely safe. I actually wouldn't turn down maybe getting another ion weapon. Cool. 18 scrap. No, he didn't get... Huh. Must have been thinking of... That must be the boarding event where you get cakes of stiff dough that you can get a drone schematic from. But yeah, 2 shielded ship in Sector 2. That's kind of scary. Very much looking for a store. 1, 2. Unfortunately, how these sectors lined up, we'll have to take 1, 2. Come on, store. Impress me. Wow. Okay, you went the other route. You didn't impress me in the slightest. That in itself is kind of impressive. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these sector layouts are just bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not really a whole lot I can do. We're not getting drone control. What I would prefer on this ship is cloaking and hacking. This sells for 10 scrap, so that only gets us to 143. 7 scrap short of buying cloaking here, which is kind of tempting. All right, what's this say? 50 scrap reduces the cooldown time to 30. We're gonna start seeing 2 shielded ships. We've seen 2 stores. It's very possible the other stores are here. It could also be that one of these is a store. Let's get the backup battery out of the item pool. It's almost tempting to buy the NG here, but I think we have to wait on that. So we can just put the power from this into our artillery. And we're still floating 80 scrap to buy a change of weapon. Hello there. Okay, they hacked my engines again. Molten shield, 3 projectiles. Gross. That's 3 projectiles and a 4th. This will hit our shield. Like I said, we instantly lose the training with this system being hacked. It's frustrating. Oh, nice. So our Ion got there to take down the first laser too. All right. So when you have the Ion Blast, say with like the NGA, it's really hard because any good weapon you want to get online is going to cost like 2 power. 315. So what you're almost looking for is like all the 1 power weapons are that you can purchase at a store are 2 ion weapons and a heavy laser. I mean, you can buy like a small bomb. That doesn't really work in conjunction with it. And so there's like this huge scrap investment you have to pay to get weapons online. All right. See what's going on here. Three fuel for 3 drone parts. Sure. Even though I don't plan on getting a drone system, we will get hacking, and there's a possibility I can trade this. Plus, we're still quite high on this. Encryption signal. Intruders on board. That's going to be real difficult to get him out of that room. All right, so we split them up, so it's going to take them a little bit longer to take our doors down. Come on. Okay, well, or that happens. My doors don't just go down immediately. Or they dodge 75% of my first 4 shots. That's also cool. That's really good. Yeah, so this is really bad. Just, again, from a boarding standpoint, we've missed a bunch of our shots, and I can't get them out of this room. Another pilot, he's good at dodging stuff. Apparently. Okay, it is only Alito, though. Alright, that's gonna hit my shields. It's fine. Alright, you come back. Zoltan. Alright. Hey, Thomas. And we get in there before they break it. Just before they break it. That's fine. Okay, not taking any more damage from this point. No, not after all you put me through. 8 scrap, get out of here with that. All right, 15 scrap. Yeah, that was worth it. All right, let's finish up doing all the repairs. So we got a free ion blast at the very last jump of Sector 1. Which was really good. Somehow we ended up with quite a few missiles, but the first store that we visited had no weapons, and their system was backup battery, cloaking, and drone control with an offensive drone. Hey, we closed our doors. Backup battery, this. I mean, that's kind of fine. Trying to think if I want to do any upgrades before I go to the next sector. I'm inclined to say no. Like, the only thing I would do is I would upgrade engines. Just for that chance of a little bit of extra dodge. Or I could sell a bunch of missiles. 45 scrap, but my Lido becomes essentially worthless. Let's go 10. NG controlled or pirate controlled? Do I have anything cool for pirate sectors? I don't think so. Pirate sectors, what's good in there? We have Crush Pirate, which is fine. I do have an Ion for the Malfunction system, which is in, I think, both. Slug still has Single Moon, which I think happens in both. I don't know, we probably just go NG again. Yeah, so chance at 2 to 3 stores. Pirate sectors are only pirate sectors 1 to 2. So more likely to find a store. Teleporter and Clone Bay have a ton of options in this sector. Alright, so we're gonna make our way there. Miss out on these 2 jumps, most likely. 2 shielded ships. I could get the missile online. That means I still could afford a system other than cloaking. So this just gives us a chance to potentially snipe really, really dangerous weapons. Immediate store. Alright. Hacking? Hacking would be good. Hacking would be fantastic. And 8 scrap we could get... Get it done. Alright. Would like to not go to another store if possible. Get 2 repairs, get us back in the green. Not bad. Alright, would like some extra crew. That jump is dead. Hey there! How are you? We're gonna aid the civilian ship. Chance of double rewards here. We're gonna get boarded. Hey, killer. You know, next up, if I ever manage to get another crew on board. This is kind of interesting. They only have 1 shield. My Zoltan loses that fight. Very badly. Alright, 2 damage. Takes this weapon offline if it lands. Good. Clutch ship with... Oh, this is just a bad... It's a really rough ship. It just doesn't start with much of anything, except that it has a lot of power. That's like its claim to fame is, oh, it definitely has a lot of power. Small bomb. Shields. Okay, that's... Don't start a fire. Alright, it didn't. Speaking of fires... Killer weapons should be a little bit better, though. Flagship ones are pretty powerful. Yeah, well, they fire, like, 3 projectiles. And they fire, like, every 20 seconds, and it has, like, an umpteen amount of power. So, let's see. What are my chances of getting a crew kill at this point? Pretty limited. I mean, we could try and hack medbay for one, because we haven't used a drone part here. I got to. Alright, 25 scrap, contact civilians, 5 hull repaired. Well, got to is a bit of a speculation. There are certain events where getting a crew killed, like, doesn't change anything. Store. I have 26 scrap. What would you sell me for 26 scrap? And it's 3 jumps away, so we're not going there. I could buy a power bar. Makes a little bit of sense, right? Try to improve your reactor. So this is 25 scrap. I think that's a no. Another store. Alright, so we've seen the 3 stores in this sector then. Mercenary ship to Aidam, shall we respond? Yes! Great, I was worried that no one responded. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver some cargo of drone parts to a small station. Quest marker added to map. Okay, so this is the merchant quest. I don't have mind control. And I don't think I could power up to weapon 6 in time. How much would I need for weapon 6? 75 scrap. So if I had weapon 6, I could sell those 5 drone parts for a high scrap reward. But I just kind of like having the drone parts, to be perfectly honest. Hacking. Oh, you have lots of things. Do you know you had lots of things? Because you have lots of things. Let's get the missile ready. Alright, that's respectable. Auto fire here. This shot and that shot could time in a way that I do take damage. Ba-da-bum. Single shield again. We broke their anti-boarding bot. Yeah, like, why do I even get sensors with this ship? Let's be honest. I mean, it's nice because we do have this as a decoy hack, but we have a slug. Whoa! Slow down there. These dodges are amazing. Can I just say, these dodges are amazing? There we go. Ever tempted by a swag slug? What is a swag slug? I know swag sensors, unfortunately. There we go. Look at that. Wasn't that easy, game? Must be something analogous. Oh, okay. That fight took a really long time. Quest. This sector is so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both of these directions are bad. Because I went for a store. I should have thought my sector layout a lot more than what I did. Pretty scummy from the devs to say the Fed RE beam all shields when it doesn't pierce Zoltan shields. That's true, it doesn't. But, I mean, a lot of the decisions were made like before hard mode existed, right? So there used to be normal and easy mode, and that had all the A, B layouts except for the Lania ships. And then, of course, none of the C layouts. And that is such a completely different game than hard mode. It truly is. Without hacking, without mind control, flax, those are sort of like the three big things that now exist in our FTL universe, but just also a lot less scrap. Where, like, yeah, like, in those modes, you probably can put extra points into Artillery Beam, and you get it online and, like, running and useful in Sector 5. Perhaps. I don't know. It's been a while since I ran, like, a normal mode game. Where in hard mode, it's just, like, it's not an option. Unless there are no other options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, nothing changes here. I find it easier to win on advanced content, though. You mean like hard mode with advanced content on versus off? I will agree with you there. Normal mode without advanced content on is still easier than hard mode with advanced content on. Just because you have so much more scrap, and you have that starting scrap. And the flagship is just easier, because teleporting is insane. Don't hire anyone. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Well, that's because they didn't rebalance the game. So if you actually play on easy mode... Oh, man. Oh, I should actually bought that fuel. Unless you're playing on easy mode... Alright, I need to do 2 damage. Like, the flagship actually only has 3 shields on easy mode without Advanced Edition, but then with Advanced Edition, it goes up to 4. Fully upgraded all subsystems. Again, another 2-shielded ship. Bum, 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 bum. I should have taken that fuel. I had 18 scrap. There was no reason not to there. I got a fire. I assume we're fully trained at this point. That offer is terrible. I mean, I have a 6400 run on hard mode that I blew with the Federation A. So bad. Oh wait, I don't want this quest. Why did I go this route? Wow, I did like a bunch of bad routing decisions here. Small research station discover it's putting out a distress signal. Strangely, there's no responses. I was wrong and discover that it's... Yeah, so that threat only happens. Merchant... Also, going through the quest, just how many, like, really long... doesn't respond to my hails. Okay, so Advanced Med Bay. Advanced Med Bay would have been good. That's about it. Alright, we just leave it alone. Wow, that was a really anticlimactic end to the sector here. Just a bunch of empty jumps, essentially. Chance at double rewards here. I mean... Okay. I'm sorry, is that a level 3 medbay? Excuse you? Excuse you? And level 2 oxygen. Well, I guess we now know why it only has a 2-powered weapon system. I'm sorry, level 3 oxygen. What is this? What is going on? All right. Good old defensive. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, some of these quest lines are like so ridiculously complicated. Like the crystal cache line in or cache in like the crystal sector. It's just like, do you have a crystal? And then do you have a slug? And then do you have sensors? And then do you do this? Does this? And I was just like, how is anybody's ever supposed to decipher this? How? All right, I mean, all those shots landed. Come on, they gotta be close to running out of oxygen. Don't make me use my drone parts. Just die. Hey. Yeah, I have the ion, and I still have not used my hacking part yet. So... Not great. That's okay. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. NG controlled. Okay, so we're in a bit of a rough spot because we could now start seeing 3 shielded ships, which I really don't want to see. So to rectify that, we are going to upgrade our hacking, and that means we should probably buy a power bar that I cannot afford. And have to do some shield hacks. This is going to be 3 shields. We saw this event earlier, so we knew it was 3 shields. Okay, single mantis in my shields. Neat. Double that. Okay, but I can take down the shields now. I just have to defend against this and a bunch of projectiles. Hold on a second. Ba-da-bum. Sorry. I find it so much easier without the music. So that I can actually hear the shots going off. Ooh, Zoltan, Zoltan, Zoltan. Are you gonna depower stuff? They really need you to not depower stuff. Wow, they do have a buffer point. Yeah, like I said, this event seems to have a slightly higher than you would expect shields. I really just gotta kind of put everything into their weapon system here, though, just to be safe. Because they do have this halberd beam, which is very dangerous. Oh, are you kidding? My ion shot missed? Okay, we're on cooldown now. Okay, I sent you out of the room. Then I sent the Lanius. What? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I understand. I understand. Got there eventually. Okay, what did we do? Beams online. Single projectile every 10 seconds, so we have a little bit of time. I really don't mind using the Lido there. Okay, halberd beam off. What sector is this? This is sector 4. Hey, why did I turn that off? Why did I turn that off? You probably don't need that. I hit the drone. That's amazing. I just hit another drone. Just getting better and better. Everything's fine. Alright, shield's still up. We're good. Fire. Alright, 35 scrap. We're fine. We had 32. So good. We weren't in danger of being hurt, and our crew's at decent enough health. Fine. Alright. One, two, three, four. Again, with these really gross sector layouts. So shields 3, and I probably need a power bar, though. Hacking is kind of defensive, so I'm except against Zoltan shields and some cloaking. So I don't feel too bad about not getting everything online. When are distress beacons worth in hard mode? I think abandoned sector they're not. Like abandoned sector, there's actually a completely empty distress beacon. There's no blue options for it. If you have a lot of blue options though, they're pretty good. You can kind of learn what does what in various sectors. Attacked by Mantis. Someone left alive and something even value on board. We can board the station and then we run away. Because we would lose a crew member. But boarding and running, we at least get a little something. There's cloaking, which I can't afford. Charge laser and ion stunner. Okay. I think I got lucky. Yeah, no, I'm very certain that you can lose here, unless you have yeah, the NG research station, Clone Bay gets you there, and I think one of the like sensors 2? Yeah, sensors level 2 also makes it actually safe. LRS do it? Weapons, drones, augments. Yeah, long-range scanners also would have made it safe. Okay, I mean, I want weapons. I like having weapons. In general, having Rock NG or Clone Bay makes distresses a lot better. Yes. Alright, so we're at a store, and now we're trying to make decisions. I kind of like the idea of the charge and the stun. Yeah, that one actually has like a teleport option. It's like gives you a blue option that's a teleporter, and that guarantees that your crew becomes like crazy. It's like, God, never use that. It's really interesting that there are actually several like really bad blue options. There's like one where you send in a hull repair and it does nothing. Like you fix a Mantis ship and then another Mantis ship just shows up and gives you the fight that you would have gotten anyways. It's like, oh, you can just throw away a drone part for no reason. That's neat. Okay, I have dual lasers. Charge laser gives me more projectiles. Again, we do have hacking, so shield hacking is pretty relevant. Ion stunner with ion blast is decent. It's just pretty diminishing returns. Pre-igniter. Solo weapons for pre-igniter. Yeah, we'll put that in a maybe category. Looks at you questioningly. I'm probably done with the Lido. $80, so that's 90 scrap, so I would be 4 short. What sector is this? This is Sector 4. So this is Sector 4, it's NG controlled, and we could buy the stunner and go Ion Blast, Ion Stunner. That's not great though, like triple ions and a beam weapon, pretty alright. You can actually go pretty far with that combination. Though we do have hacking, so maybe it's not awful, but I kind of would rather just have projectiles. And I can't, unfortunately, if I could, I'd just buy both and ride as long as possible, essentially. But at this point, I feel like I need the damage. Is it worth it to always go to Crystal Homeworlds if possible if you have Crystal Bro? Yeah, I mean, it's just more scrap. You just have to remember that, like, all their weapons have piercing, so you're not as safe as you think you are. And most of the blue options in that sector are crystals, and they'll pay for itself. I mean, there's a bunch of extra jumps. Yeah, Pierce 1. So if I get the charge laser, then we're off the Ion Blast. How rough. If we get the charge laser, then getting that online means we're going off the ion blast, which gives us 4 projectiles with shield hacking. I mean, that can work, but then I'd still want to get the stunner. No, it's fine. I mean, it's 2 projectiles. It's a little bit slow, but it's 2 projectiles for 2 power. So like I said, the issue here is if I buy the charge laser, I then have to wait to upgrade my weapons so that I can get it online as well. But the ion stunner goes immediately with the ion blast, and both of those are better. Well, a burst 1 is 11 seconds, and most people would consider that a solid weapon. Is it worth the extra 5 scrap over the burst laser 1? No, burst laser 1 is definitely superior. I think I buy charge and then we just sit on it. $75 scrap. I mean, we can switch off of it to go 4 if we need to, and a shield hack, and hope that that gets there. Pulsar. Yep. Okay. Uh-huh. Weapons hack and a pulsar. We're gonna let the pulsar do the work for us. Alright, we lost shields and sensors. They lost their O2 and shields. This is the weapon that should come offline. It has the least charge. Okay. This is one instance where the charge laser is kind of better, because we'll get this extra shot off a little bit early. Yay! Bum, bum, bum. They have 3 NG crew. I'm in a pulsar. Three fuel, no, 17 scrap is too low. Yeah, I keep trying to figure out like a good way to organize events. I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I did do the sector guide, is it gives you like a lot of blue options, but then I was still kind of stuck on events that don't have blue options. All right, all my stuff's online, so we can jump safely. Versus just having to learn them. Yeah, it's pretty good value. At least that jumps to both. Bum, 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 bum. I really don't like that I haven't gotten my 3rd shield yet. 3 shields, a missile. Defense 2. Alright, well. And it's to sneak it past in shield hack here to have a chance. Wow, it had the angle. That's frustrating. This thing fires so slow. Okay, and they got a missile. This isn't an issue. This could potentially be an issue. It'd be really great if both of these shots hit. But again, they got a defense 2 up, so I need their shields offline, so again, more of my shots count. I still have the shield bubble up. This is off. That's good. Pilot's still there, though. I got 4 shots. That shoots down 1. That's 3. Then I got 1 shot. And there's still the crew member there, so that's still considered manned. Do I wait for them to try and break doors down before I fire? Then my hack will be online. Yeah, 1 missed. I needed to hit another system to move. Oh, are you kidding me? You depowered it. You're garbage. Boo. Boo, I say. Well, 4 shots into the piloting. Alright, that's fine. Hardy's gonna go. And hit mostly nothing. Mostly nothing. Thanks, Artie. You the best. They have no piloting, though, so... Oh, no, they still have the defense, too, though. So shooting here doesn't kill them. Alright. Let's go ahead and repair the oxygen and the shields. Hey, Tic Tac, welcome back. Of course you're alive. What an awful thing to say. Of course you're alive. You, not me. You're still a human, though. Ah, okay. I hate our weapon setup. Oh, okay. So, like, my engines are low, my shields are not where I want them to be either. Predominantly, we're just, it's like hacking's getting the job done for us here. Isn't too surprising. Also not having, like, additional crew. Double boarding. Or 2 crew boarding here. Yeah, I just dodge a bunch of shots. That's awesome. Okay, we got the missile offline. That's good. Need 1 dodge. Got it. I still need to try and get these guys off my ship. Okay. Let's see, they're at health. I don't have power to power the med bay right now. Fantastic. Three shots incoming. Well, so much for that. Okay. I just don't have crew. Actually, I don't have a lot of things. And I spent a lot of money getting these weapons online, because 4 projectiles against 3 shields is just so terrible. Please don't miss. All right. Nope. Nope. I needed my 4 shots. Bum ba da bum bum. I'm also, like, really concerned about them trying to run away. Okay, we pulled the pilot. Good. Okay, pilot is pulled. And they only have 1 crew member left. How much health are they at? 100? Alright, let's maybe see if we can have a crew kill of some sort. Alright, they're trying to fix weapons. Close them down a little bit. And we have a bunch of stacks on their shield. Cool, we got the stun. Alright. Didn't last for long. This is gonna get low. Alright, how about you don't? How about you just don't? Stop it. Maybe I should have shot here. It got him in the shield room, and then, like, let them try and break down the doors. As soon as they get the repair, then we'll start doing ions in the O2. I don't know if we're going to get there. Well, dodges don't help. And it being repaired doesn't help. Oh. Get hacked. Come on. Yes! Alright, yeah, rebels destroyed. Check the bones of the ship and wait for the small energy ship to catch up. Yeah, I give you nothing. That didn't take a bunch of time. That was fine. Store with 25 scrap. It's tempting. Can you sell me a crew member for 25 scrap? I'd be, might actually pick it up. No. So ridiculously far behind. It's not actually, it's just because I have 7 power in my weapon system. All right, 1, 2. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Beer hero, attack the pirates. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna hack their shields. I know you're all totally surprised by that. Sorry, should I said spoiler alert? Okay, Zoltan. Bum, bum, bum. All right, missiles offline. Start just keeping those shields. Fine. Hey, drip rats. You're next after killer. Oh wait, I could have got killer. I forgot I hadn't even named this crew. I thought I named my Zoltan already. You're next, because killers already should have been on board like an hour ago. Sorry about that. This is fine. This is definitely how you normally play FTL. Okay, 1 projectile is not an issue. We're fully trained. Five fuel, 4 missiles, 14 scrap. I mean, that's a lot of this stuff, but I need money. Okay, missile offline. Okay, that crew member's dead. I have no idea what kind of health that crew member has. The, NG. 85. Well... we had like a really good idea for a crew kill here. Now we don't. $24, 5-hull repair. Yeah, that's better. All right, the killer Zoltan on board. They already boarded once though. That would have been the second boarding. That was already the second boarding. Hey, Conscript Tank, thank you for the follow. If you had a swag slug, stop it! Normally they only board twice. The Rebel flagship changes where it can actually pour into you, and there's a weird thing where if you hack teleporter, they do keep trying boarding you repeatedly. I don't know why. I've just seen it happen before. Do I want a power bar? Yeah. Alright. Next 100 scrap, shields 3. Because stupid AI is stupid. It kind of needs to be. Chance at double rewards. Hacking. Okay. Party. No. It's a good start. Let's see what perfect AI mothership would. Oh, I am a strong believer that if the AI was actually trying, you would lose every single run. Like they would just wreck you every single run. NG. So what you're saying is you can fix a lot of stuff. Well, the hacked room does slow down their ability to do repairs. $32 in another patch. Jeez, I think that's the 3rd or 4th patch event we've had. I'm not diving. Another NG-controlled or slug-controlled nebula. All right, what? I do have a slug. How good are slugs in slug-controlled nebula? 3 to 4. Sensors 2 also has like a ton of options. Hacking cancels I need. Elevated O2. Upgraded O2. That's level 3. That's level 3. Level 2. And sensors level 2 isn't amazing. I'm just probably going to keep going NG sectors. What is my favorite type of weapon? I mean, lasers are the best, just because they're balanced. They take down shields and they deal hull damage. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Stay out of this, you could profit. Okay, well, we are very close to a store, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projectiles and a giant missile behind a Zoltan shield. Okay. Alright, well, guess we know where the stores are. That doesn't connect. What does that sell? 35... 47. Oh, so I shouldn't have bought that stuff. I was thinking I just got cheap fuel at a discount that I was going to need. But if I didn't buy that fuel, then I would have 47 scrap and I could have bought that instead of the using the ion blast. Unfortunate. Swag Vulcan? Not? Alright. Not all bad things get to be called swag. Yeah, I'll take that. 25 scrap, sure. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, no, I have to let them hack my engines. I need actual hacking. A couple times that event's happened as well. That's why Vulcan, or as we call it, Vulcan. Alright, there's a reason that I don't think there's ever been any successful run of chat plays FTL. Chat playing Dark Souls has a better chance of winning than chat playing FTL. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mantis. Neat. Oh wow, like all those shots landed. That's awesome. It's just that I dream of Devil Vulcan fully powered up. Do you now? I'm having a buffer point. We knew. Still. Oh, this should actually be targeting here. Thanks for that swipe. That was amazing. There was a fire for a brief period of time. For a brief period of time, there was a fire. Come on. Because they had so many NG. Ship destroyed, salvage system is restored. There's an S. 6 fuel, 45 scrap. 44 scrap. That's an amazing reward. That puts us 4 scrap short of being able to get our shield 3, though. Alright, goodbye stores. It was fun. Okay, we're still okay on consumables. We'll get 2 extra jumps or secure it. I'll take free stuff. Righteous. Alright, feeling slightly better. What is your specialty? Oh, that would have been a good deal. Would have been a deal. Alright, we don't have an NG here, so it doesn't do anything trying to pull them apart. Oh, no. I had, like, other weapons. I just felt like running that because chat always keeps asking me to run Vulcans. Oh no, my illusions. My life is a lie. Firebomb in my piloting. It's kind of bad. No, I won't dodge it anyways. This is the problem, is enemy ships are actually going to start being good. Firebomb to shields. Okay. Do I even have to explain why that's awful? I don't even know what their, cloaking's at. Okay, keep that up. 4 shots incoming. Dodge it best I can. Also kind of trying to run away here. What are the chances this swipe actually does anything? The fire beam's offline. Yeah. Oxygen, smoxygen. Still kind of holding out here. We do have a lot of hull. I do have 35% evasion. Oh, I didn't see that next shot coming in. Okay, you're offering me 2 fuel, 4 missiles, and 20 scrap. Your cloaking's offline, your O2's offline. Your doors are broken, my hacking's about to come back up. And they just fired, so let's not take that surrender. Potentially greedy. Oh, okay. Please get it out before it burns. Okay. All right, we're still in it. Bombs back online. 3 projectiles. Yeah, I, by the way, have not been really paying attention to chat for the last couple minutes of this, whatever the heck this is. No offense. Thank you for those dodges. Batteries off. Hack. All right, 42. Yep, that was worth staying in for. Easy game. Yeah. That extra bit of fuel. I should have thought about the idea of the store and having 50 scrap would have bought me an actual damage weapon. This is not really doing a lot for us. It just occasionally knocks like another weapon offline. Hey, Dig Dug. You're next after Drib Rats. Why do all my runs gotta take like 4 hours? Why? Why? That's a dive. Hail them. Nope. Are you kidding me? Look at this. It's funny how I like humans in WoW in many games, but hate them in FTL. I think they're fine. Mantis homeworlds are NG controlled. Do I go for 4th NG control sector? Actually, the answer is yes. Mantis homeworlds terrifies me. Like, we're so ridiculously weak against borders. We're so ridiculously weak against borders. I really don't like going to late NG sectors. But we have 3 crew. They could potentially board us with 5 Mantis. That's fine. Not really, but we had the hole. Colonel. The reason so, like, getting free stuff early is amazing. Getting free stuff late normally isn't. Like I said, you get, like, 15, 25 scrap from an item you can sell in Sector 1 or 2. That's really strong. Even in Sector 3, that's normally like a high-end reward. Getting a 25 scrap item in Sector 6 or 7, that's actually below average. I'm just trying to think of... I think I just have to sit on money right now. We might just have to go mind control instead of cloaking. This again? I mean, yeah, Burst Laser 2 is amazing. Yes, sure. So this is going to be like 55 scrap if we sell them 5 drone parts. Why does that not connect? It doesn't, though. Apparently it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, their weapons are already online. Neat. Normally in this sector, you don't want free stuff. You just want money because you already have your build. So yeah, I have like the different approach of it. It isn't about scrap, it's about stores. I normally have everything I want by now. Oh, that is, by the way, not their shields. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Double Mantis borders. Oh, the thing I wanted to avoid. Mantis ships. Right. Right. That's good. That's fine. I just stay there. Alright, so they get stuck, hopefully. Can I just get one of these shots to land and be safe? No, like right now. So my style of play is I typically will buy systems that I can't power. I will buy weapons that I can't power and get them online later, and then just try to move power around as much as possible. So normally late sector, I'm like looking for one thing, or I'm just looking for scrap to get stuff online in most of my builds. I mean, late sectors are normally safe. I have no losses in Sector 6, 1 loss in Sector 7, and none in 8 counting the flagship. I have 11 total losses. So 9 of those are, like I said, yeah, 9 losses on the flagship, 1 in Sector 7, and that's it in almost 400 runs. So, like, those late sectors, I just want money. I mean, sometimes you do... It's not... Again, it's FTL. Not everything ever goes to according to plan. Things don't always go according to plan. Open 4 doors, so it just vents faster. You just go away? Go away! Shoe mantis. Alright, that's fine. Why did I open that door? Alright, guess they missed. Alright, 3 shots, Yeah. Can I get a crew kill? Is it worth trying? They have 3 shots, so my 3 shields are fine. NGs, though. Alright, NG's dead. So yeah, let's go ahead and try for a crew kill. Get value. Are you kidding me? Level 1 oxygen? Fantastic. Do you think about your shield room and how you might want to actually do repairs over there? Out, out, in, and in. Yeah, this is fine. Didn't finish him off. That's not great. Okay. Goodbye sensors and battery. Yeah. Losing to store RNG is gross. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible I get free stuff, but I mean, it depends on the runs. And anything in FTL, it depends. Considering this is our 4th NG sector, though, I'm not that super happy to see it. I think it kind of shows in the ship that we're running. Okay, level 1 weapons online, that's fine. I don't think we've missed any shots, so they must only have level 1 piloting. They only have level 1 piloting. I couldn't have. They only had level 1 piloting. Nice. They're trying to swap spots. That's good. So it's down to more repairs on the O2. Bum, 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 bum. Now, these fights are fun. Yeah, I mean, they're going to dodge if they have a pilot in piloting. Right? Yeah, so I meant when they left. Money! Alright, why are all these sector layouts so bad? I do have a drone to sell. I do have a drone I can sell, so I got another 25 scrap. Hi there. Alright, killer. So I don't... So I think I gotta go shield hack and just... hope their weapons come offline. Like, hope, like, everything just kind of hits. Okay, that was pretty good. Get off my ship. Alright, appreciate it. Okay. This is okay-ish. Nice. Nice. Rock ships. Being rock ships. And there's a fire. Okay. So it's gonna be up to this one mantis, or this one NG, and the NG gave up. Or no, the fire spread to the, Alright, we might have a crew kill here then. I want this, healthy NG dead. No. GG's. Getting crew kills with this setup. Bum, 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 bum. As soon as they enter the room, I'll be actually able to see what kind of health they have. 17, that's 2 shots. No. Yes. Oh, this ship. Store. Slightly better reward. Crew kills. Huh? Mind control. Was that the 3 stores early? That might be. Okay. Put me in, coach. Yeah, crew would be kind of good. Crew would be, like, really good. Alright, so Sector 6, if I go mind control, that means we're not going cloaking, and my weapons are very bad, but that gives us the ability to do hacking shields at M-Scene Pilot, which will make the most of our pretty terrible volley. I'm so light on crew. I don't know how many blue options I missed because I didn't have, like, an NG there. But I really value just picking up a 4th crew member and one that can do repairs. Alright, so I feel a little bit safer against borders. Our weapons are still really bad. That's all garbage. Now we're still fine on repairs and hull. Load 38 scrap and see if we find another weapon at some point. I guess that's the plan. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, they do have cloaking and a fairly large missile. And the other 3 projectiles were fine against, so it's just the missile, he said. Super not comfortable doing this. Alright, missiles offline. So we're good. Are you gonna go for a crew kill now? Yeah? Why? Why wouldn't I? They don't have a med bay. It should save crew positions. What do you... Tic-tac? No. Tic-tac? No. Okay. I was hoping to do the MC. 3 shields were fine. Yeah, let him in. .33 health. Are they close to cloaking again? Snuck one in there. Alright. Get crew killed. Bum, bum, bum. Now what is this? NG controlled? But I haven't gotten that yet. There's only like 2 events where level 2 sensors would make a difference. So 80 scrap in that. Probably just gonna have to actually upgrade to level 3 hacking in case we run into 4 shielded ships. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, NGE, pay for yourself. No. 3rd time we've got that event. I was pointing out distress signals, strangely no response. Small restriction. There's like a million small research stations with no response. I assume this is like lose a crew. Receive 1 random crew member, prepare for a fight. As you explore the base, lose 1 random room member, crandom, teleporter, anti-personnel, lifeform scanner. Oh, lifeform scanner works, but not the slug? Explain how that makes any sense. Leave it alone. Sure. Like the 5th repair event. Pirate controlled. Alright, so we have our systems. We have really garbage weapons, though. We have absolutely terrible weapons. Is there anything I should really care about in pirate sectors that's any good? Teleporter has 5 options. Clone Bay has 5 options. Pirate hack engines, that's no good. I have a beam drone for crushed ship. NG gives me 2. Slug gives me 1. Alright. Actually, I already had 1 because we had the ion weapon. Come on, malfunctioning. Doesn't pick up a single life form. He looks questionable. Slug crew. No. 50% chance we get a crew there. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps. Because I kind of need to replace that ion. Never surrender a crew to slavers. Never have, never will. Shield hack. Bum. Oh, we can go ahead and MC them now because this room is hacked. Alright, they're down to 4 projectiles now. Save. Enjoy the fire. We surrender, take 1 of our crew as tribute. If you destroy us, they all die anyways. I need the crew. And I wasn't getting a crew kill there. Alright, and I believe that is Dig Dug. Welcome on board. Okay, so now I have like the minimum amount of... Not Dig Dough. No, don't be like that. Now I have like the minimum number of crew that I would like on my ship, plus mind control, so I'm not as concerned about boarding now. asteroid field. They also have mind control, and they have 5 shields. I'm sorry, they have 4 shields. 4 shields. Yeah, they were at 115 health. That's why we know that it was level 2. I don't have cloaking. How good is this even here? Oh, well, that solved that problem. That was really easy. Good dodge. I just don't have projectiles unless I have hacking. So the mind controlling their pilot doesn't really change much of anything. And they just have 2 there sitting there waiting to do repairs. Like, I feel we're just gonna have to really run from this fight. Alright, if I just distract him for a little bit. Unfortunately, it's not like their weapon system is like that scary. So the thing I'm doing is... What did I just lose? Okay, that was battery power. Okay, those are already charged up. I know I lost my battery, I just didn't know I lost power too. So, I need, like, I want all these 4 shots to land, so I'm banking on trying to MC to take the Mantis off piloting. As long as the Artemis doesn't hit, and my weapon's already charged, so that doesn't, like, change a lot. Good dodge. MC's over. Alright, that's better. Store next beacon. We could potentially take a bit of damage and still be okay. Got 35% dodge. This is super dangerous. Just ridiculously dangerous. that's gonna make me pretty vulnerable to the missile. Actually, I want you there. You there. Don't want my backup battery to be powering that. Bum, 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 bum. Are you gonna hit my artillery beam again? Oh, great. They now put the rock and the NG in them. So we're just... Alright, we got the dodge. This should kill the mantis. And now we have a better volley. Like, our volley can do damage. And we're slow firing, so it's not like... Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Get there, get there, get there. Do extra damage. That's not great, but it is what it is. Gonna wait for my 4 shots are up. Alright, MC's broken again. Are there MCs over? Eight missiles, 2 drone parts, and 23 scrap. I think I'd rather eat a missile than get 23 scrap. That's all 4 shots. Awesome. Maximize dodge. We got there. Ah, joke's on you. I'm not even using that weapon. Joke's on you. Alright, joke's still on you. Just want you to know. Alright. See, this is super easy. 46 scrap. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Alright, so we got there because we dealt with the border. Or we dealt with the mind control by putting bodies in front versus using our own, and that allowed us to actually get in 2 volleys. I probably should have taken down shields earlier then. It's so unlikely that that missile comes offline. Five, 2. Another asteroid field. Alright, well, instantaneous shield hack. Mind control doesn't do anything. It's like, is this better? How many drones? Oh wow, this isn't that bad. Okay. I mean, we do still potentially take damage here. I'm not gonna pretend like we don't. Shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up, shield up. Cool. Alright, so we should be safe then. Alright, Artie, please have a good swipe, like all 5 rooms. Counting on you. Just all 5 rooms would be nice. But not really, because they actually have a buffer point. Close. Alright, down to 3 shields. I can sell this for 35 scrap. I can just have like a burst laser 2. Just have a burst laser 2. We are getting a bit of shields training. Come on, be really valuable. Dun, 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 dun. Pike beam. Pike beam and a hull laser 1. And a small bomb. And other stuff. I mean, Pike Beam with hacking is very strong. I made a reloader. I feel that's a bit of a luxury at this point. Like, if I had a bunch of other stuff going on, I'd be like, yeah, maybe we can get that going. Even though it does, in fact, work with our artillery. But we have to remember, we're in Sector 7. All right. So what I'm tempted to do is go Pike Beam and Small Bomb. I mean, Pike Beam and Small Bomb can win. And I get them both online right now. Well, I think Pike Bomb... I need the damage. Like, I just absolutely need better damage against ships when I'm hacking them. $48 scrap. Bomb needs missiles, right? That is correct. I do have 11. Or we get the hull laser. And then try to get 100 scrap. Oh, not having cloaking is gross. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, phase 3, it's going to be really good against that Zoltan shield. Which I don't really have an answer for right now. Not, like, a quality one. So this would just be extra projectiles, but I'd have to spend... another 90 scrap to get it online. Which I don't love. And then I'm thinking like phase 3, the flagship fight. And I'd still want Pike Beam. I mean, that would be just really quick on taking it down. Alright, that's gonna have value. I kind of want to hold on to that for phase 3. I don't know if that's correct or not. And then everything else just has to go into getting our defenses online. Three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9. The potential for like occasional sneaky crew kills is really good. I don't need fuel. We'll get 10 at the end of the sector, and I just counted off 9 jumps. We have to get like 0 fuel to be actually having a problem. Yuck, 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 yuck. So the thing we're talking about is whether I need to sell this for the 35 scrap now, or whether it's going to be super beneficial in the last phase of the flagship. Getting that online, so essentially the small bomb will probably have used all the bombs. Pike beam will be... and charge laser off. Because that's guaranteed, that's really efficient, and then that's online, and then... swap it back on. I think I'd like that. I think I just need that. Intruders on board. Neat. Seriously, that's great. All right, we already know where this is going to go. All right, so that's... yeah, just... okay, don't totally bypass my medbay, please. I'd prefer if you didn't. I just see, like, the small bomb has... like, I don't think I can really spend that much more money on my weapons. Like, I'm just not even gonna get there. Like, 4 shields is really important considering I don't have, cloaking. And we're just kind of gonna be in this DPS race that I don't love. And hopefully we'll kill enough of their crew that, like, the boarding isn't an issue. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to get that online. Potential extra jump. Awesome. Awesome, okay. Okay, you there, and you there. Hey, Marsala, how you doing? No, Slug C is amazingly perfectly right banana. Okay, bum. The score on this run is gonna be so ridiculously awful. Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen that emote in decades. Literal decades. All right, back-to-back jumps of no scrap. Kinda hurts when we really need scrap. Kinda really hurts. Oh, man. Whatever. Gonna hope that we just get extra missiles at the thing. I need shields 4. Ideally, I'm not actually... I don't need that many small bombs. This big missile's pretty gross, though. Okay. They're probably going to get hit by this giant missile. Alright, but it wasn't to, like, anything that was important. Disgusting. Really? Okay. No, I mean, they have somebody in piloting. I get it. My ship is just so bad. There's, like, been nothing I could do about it. It's just been bad the entire run. I mean, I can't even run from this fight because of the engine hack. That missile just refuses to come down. What's on fire? This room. $28 scrap. You know, we really hadn't just got absolutely dunked by a ship until then. That was also the third time our engines had been hacked. Yuck, that was just... everything was just awful, that fight. Yeah, normally I have, like, 4 shields, level 5 engines, way more. We got stuck doing a bunch of NG sectors, really. Now this looks like a stupid purchase. Got 30 scrap. How's the run? The run is bad. We just ate how much damage? 9, 10, 11. We just took 12, 13 whole points of damage in that last fight. They'll probably get glaive. I'm almost tempted just because the glaive deals a ton of damage. One, 2, 3. Okay. I don't need fuel. We'll get 10 repair. We'll get 10 repair. Are we just bank on getting a repair shop? Is that the best bet? Is we get the 15 repair and hope that that gets us through? And we don't run into, you know, anything that has any sort of damage whatsoever? And we'll get 5 missiles from it to make the small bomb decent. I really wasn't expecting to go to that event to sell for 30 scrap, but... Glaive, Pike, Meme, and Dual Laser is one-shots all. Yeah, but it's 95 scrap. Oh, it's 95. And it's that Zoltan Shield Phase 3. No, I don't have a bypass. I'm really thinking about that glaive beam just because it kills. Like, we just have to survive essentially 2 phases. And we'll one-shot phase 2. Then I could argue I could just spend 30 scrap and get Artie online a little bit more. MC on enemy crew. We're gonna need such an amazing next sector. It's all gonna be gross. I need, like... scrap. Alright, this is not a bad fight. Alright, I hacked too early. That's on me. Can you just give me, like, $1 million? That's all. Can you just give me, like, $1 million? $51. I don't even actually know what to spend money on at this point. I had that event so many times. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this, and who are you?" And whoa, I'm sorry, did you, like, skip a sector? Why are you coming in here with that, jank? Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Probably not you, but we got no one else. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, their hubris. We are lulling them into a false sense of security. Tully responds, good luck. All right, 1, 2, 3. We're not getting anything. Yeah, only 2 repair stations instead of the 3. I don't know, maybe that stays up there, but that's definitely not going to happen. All right, I have 96 scrap. I have a battery. Okay. All right, let's go. No, we already saw their path at it. They're not going that direction. Okay, that's... yeah, thanks game. Okay, I care less about the shield than trying to take down their piloting. Okay, burst laser up and that's bomb. Okay. Um... All right. They moved. They moved. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. This is probably going to give me a low scrap reward anyways. That's not going to change anything. I just don't have, like, I don't have any resources. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, 44 scrap. Everyone heal. Really glad I bought that power bar before that fight. Bum 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 bum. All right. What are things that I need? It's like you just know it's going to be a long fight. A store? I have nothing to even sell to a store. Like, I desperately need fights to get a lot of money. Trip missiles. Okay, that's easy enough to deal with. I'll expend those fast. No, that's not like a good thing. Haha, 50% evasion with an MC pilot. Big missile still online. And the big missile still online. That shot is not going to get there in time. I'm gonna wait for the pike. Thank you for the dodge. That's hitting. Bum, bum. $52 scrap, like 72 scrap. Okay. Well, that beacon got taken over. I don't think I'll be able to get Shields 3. I think it's too much money. Okay, doesn't have a missile. Why do I keep doing that hack early? I know that it's my pike beam is not going to be up in time. I only get a partial swipe with it. But that's like the 4th fight in a row, because I'm just so paranoid about this run, obviously, because it's not going well. I really need that repair station. I mean, that's not, it won't even give us a full heal. Okay, outpost is guaranteed double rewards. I'm getting boarded by some piece of garbage. Don't hack immediately. Don't have to. Party. Oxygen's fine. Alright, fire artillery beam. Okay, yeah, just keep going back and forth between those two locations. You get really good rewards here. We have, like I said, guaranteed double rewards. $49 scrap, 45. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, everything's fine. We get to now check to see if that repair beacon's still up. Hmm. All right. First early on. Well, I remember in when they were originally doing Advanced Edition, there was an ASB when you fought against the flagship. That was really great. The ASB flagship fight. Yeah, that was really great. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, hacking's what's getting us through. Four shields and a lot of micro? Is it 4 shields and a lot of micro? No buffer piloting, no buffer in, like, anything? Great. Was you starting at the base and then you had to stop the flagship reaching it? What? That's crazy. But if you don't fight the ASB... I actually even think if you fought it at the base, there was an ASB. It made cloaking, like, pretty much mandatory. I remember, like, that's when I first saw the game, was when Frag was playing it, and that, like, actually existed. Alright, maybe we can get here, there'll be a fight, we come back, and they won't hack something absolutely disgusting. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna have to micro a lot. Please don't hack something awful. Sensors, hack sensors, hack sensors. Everyone believe! This is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Alright. Only half garbage, thanks. I like how I'm thinking, do I want to hack shields? Yes! You want to hack shields. Alright, my battery came back up. RNG. All 3 missiles are gonna hit. All right, so we're over 45% evasion on missiles so far. It's great. Okay. This. Those shots should land then. All right, so that's going to drop you down to level 2 piloting. It's going to be really hard. Where's the ion go that it actually even does anything? I honestly don't know. Where does the ion go that it does something? Our ship should be hauling garbages all the way it has garbage. No, I understood. So I bought 5 extra seconds of time hitting the ion. Okay. Hey, Uber. Three missiles hit, 3 ions hit. Awesome. Okay. Oh, a dodge! He said sarcastically. Do. What? Okay, that I wasn't paying attention that they hacked it and I lost my shields. Okay, that's actually like, I think... Oh, no, that's right. We also took the missile damage. We also took the missile damage. And my that's all locked in ions. And my battery's still being hacked. Come on. Oh, wait, I was probably already past the shields. Okay, whatever. Hold. Okay, those 2 crew are dead. think it was 6 damage from missiles and then 2 from the beam. Oh, that's double breaches. Hi. That's double breaches. Alright, I think we have to take that fight to try and get more money. Like, I mean, an extra power bar, extra engines, all that stuff would be really good. Assuming that fight is there. Okay. I'm like, oh, what can I do with 29 scrap? Nothing. You can do nothing. Okay, don't have giant missiles, 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 don't. Potentially 2 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. It's possible we get there. I take 2 damage for a bunch of extra stuff. Alright, and the boarding gets slowed. No, it doesn't do anything. The only problem is this is now... That hits. In my mind control, no less. Okay, no, it didn't hit mind control. Alright, that's why we fired the ion last. And they insta-fix the missile. Grab 4 missiles and a drone part, and I don't take any damage. %45% chance to dodge 2 damage to get more. Do I value hull? Did this charge down enough that I get there in time? I think so. Crap. I mean, I'm just as likely to eat the 1 damage missiles. Yeah. Well, you could sell Artie. Hmm. One... It's possible, and then we'd have to potentially dive back. But yeah, we'll take that fight. I mean, it's dumb risky. But I can't imagine I take on the flagship with what I have. Like, it's... Okay, this phase isn't as bad, because the pike beam actually will take the boarding bot offline, and then everything else kind of goes okay. It's the next phase. It's not going to make that... Nah, it's not going to make enough of a difference. It's not. Alright, chase down the flagship by discovering it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it is redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay. We're still at, like, the mercy of the drone surge. Okay. Fake beam swipe. Mind control. Okay, so that's offline. Beam drone's offline. Surge is not as gross. I have no idea how much damage I've done to this system. Whether another swipe... So I think I've dealt 2 damage and an ion. I don't see a disabled drone, so... Good thing the pike beam cuts fast. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know. I just got hit in piloting because my battery dropped. That was such a well-fought fight, except right there. Alright, well, it's all RNG now. Our dodges have been just trash. Thought I had it. Breathed a sigh of relief, and then all their shots fired. Kidnap strats? Probably not. Probably I can't. I only have 12 hull. Like, it's like now or never. I just have that I have 5 crew and mind control. But I don't know. If it goes like really, really well, maybe. Alright, you're not certain how you keep finding with the amount of damage it is sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. And they are boarding. Into my engines. So that reduces my dodge, by the way, by about 10%. I have no idea which one of my crew members would even get on MC'd here. Good, fire in my weapons. Like, the one place I desperately needed it to not cause a fire was in my weapons. And a stun. And my NG is MC'd. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. This is all excellent. I can't run. All 3 hit. Down 3 crew. If we survive this, we have a chance. If we survive this, we have a chance. I have 25% evasion. Okay, we still have 3 shields. Okay, hacking is good. Two hull remaining. Save my hull damage by emceeing one of them. And they just walked right out. Okay, that's good. You can fly the plane then, because I need to save that hull damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, Britnoth. Oh. Hmm. 2 of you made it? That was pretty good. That just little bit bad RNG. Like right at the end of that phase 2 where I just let myself down for a second and didn't realize, I don't know, that all the shots were incoming. I don't know if I could have changed that. Only a minute. That shit. Federation B. Goes to 10 and 10 and 4. Details of the run. It is a win. 46-51. 36 ship defeated. 96 beacons. 14, 21 scrap. 46. Yeah, that's only 33 off. That's like 550 scrap below my average. That's great. There's quite a few beacons. Yeah, so we went into a lot of NG sectors. So my mapping was a little bit wrong. We hit so many stores. About 550. I average close to 2,000 scrap a run. On a winning run. Yeah. I mean, hey Scott, normally such a sketchy run. What makes you think it was sketchy? I'm trying to think of... So, like, buying the small bomb made a lot of sense until I could get 30 free scrap, and then I sold that stuff, and we actually only got one... What did we only have it with about 11 missiles?